I'd sent a letter to the members of the council and the planning board. I'd planned to read it, but in view of the discussions that have taken place so far, I think a lot of that will be redundant, and at the risk of some lack of smoothness, I think I'm going to extract. I think you'll be grateful. I oppose the proposed actions before you regarding Webb and the Universal Steel site, and I urge you to vote against the proposals. Now, I've lived in Salem for 35 years and on Federal Street for 30. Everyone here who knows me knows that I have urged true commercial development that provides quality jobs, higher tax revenue, and a lower cost burden to the city than the mediocre high-density housing proposals that we've seen over the last decade. I believe that Webb has been a good neighbor, and I welcome plans that would keep them in Salem. But this is not the right plan or the right location, and it would require violence to the zoning which has been described. I won't repeat that. The proposed facility belongs in an industrial area not adjacent to a residential neighborhood. I strongly urge discussions that might lead to Webb's occupying sites like that now occupied by the transfer station, which at some point, cleaned up, would become available. That's a great place. But their proposal does not belong next to an historic residential neighborhood. There are many reasons you should oppose the zoning actions we're discussing here before spot zoning here. And as Vicki and others have described very articulately, the proposal is damaging to the neighborhood financially in terms of quality of life and in health and safety of those living in that area. And remember that the NRCC was developed specifically to do two things. Number one, to facilitate development of these blighted brownstone areas. That was a specific requirement and a specific element of the plans and the ordinance that resulted. And secondly, to do so in a way that was consistent with the surrounding neighborhoods and other elements of the city. So, this is not consistent with the NRCC. It's not good zoning, and I think you should vote against it. The other areas, I think, either the other topics that I was going to talk about either have been mentioned or probably will be, and so I'll stop right there. Thank you.
Thank you.